nice.
So much respect between those players. Look at that, man. Right before we're about to go into it. Oh, they're going into it right now. Okay, no time wasted. Let's go, guys. Losers finals.
Back-to-back action for you, man. Get to see even more Peach as well, but now we have a new DLC opponent in Corrin.
That's it. Oh, yeah, true. You know, we definitely had a DLC opponent in Bayonetta already up on stage, but here it is. And you can already see what Cosmos is doing. Using that forward air. The backer is even scared to deal with such great range. Look at that. That's basically telling Samsora, stay on the ground.
Yeah, man. And this matchup, I feel like, is decently difficult for Peach. You know, these long limbed appendages that Cosmos has with the Instapan, with the back air, and on top of that, having a sword. It's just a lot to get by.
Oh, indeed. And right there, looking for that roll. Here comes Samsora. Uh-oh, has to watch out for the range of the backer, the range of that pin. Even the forward air too, dude. Ooh. Oh, too far. Okay, for a second I was like, wait, what the? That didn't look like an up smash animation, so I was wondering what he was doing there. In any event, managed to get some free damage right there with that one turn. Yep, Samsora, you know, when it comes to this stage, if you're on the left or right platforms, them up airs are going to come out real quick, so you're going to have to be careful.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It happens, man. You cannot allow Samsora to just stand over you with those down airs sometimes. Depending on how he positioned himself is where you're going to go, and he immediately got stage spiked because Samsora pushed himself a little farther out to force the inward hitbox. Yeah,
man, and that move, since it pops you up, just like you said before, man, popping him up right into the stage. Bye-bye went that first stock, but here it is. Cosmos right now trying to see if he can capitalize on Samsora being up in the air. I mean, his up air, such a strong move, like we were saying, even though it sounds like it ain't that strong. It's strong.
Weak sounding, strong hit, man.
Yep, there it is. Samsora fading back, staying on the ground, and pulling some short hop air dodges, trying to mix it up right now. But there's the down throw grab, getting a little bit of percentage. Okay, solid air dodge. Doesn't want to get stunned in the air so that we could see a follow-up from... Ooh, he said, you better get out of the air. This is my airspace now.
Yeah, I feel like with the way he was floating, the only thing that Cosmos could have done right... Oh, okay. Managed to get back to stage. But yeah, the only thing Cosmos probably could have done right there was potentially swing back, but it would have put him off stage.
Jeez, man, that rage right there on the forward air, and we might see another one, but there's the back air. Getting some breathing room for Cosmos. How he's going to set up for this edge guard. Okay, little delay. Is he going to be able to get a grab? No, he's trying to go for the back air, not trying to force the grab situation, understanding that if he makes it a little bit too obvious, and Samsora could be able to avoid it. Look at those crisp shield drops, man. Like, if he's on the platform and you try to attack him, he'll just fall right through with an aerial in the nick of time.
Okay, I saw the forward air coming out, but managed to get snuffed out by the last piece of that neutral air. And so now Cosmos, I mean, starting to add up this damage, but is that going to be sapped up? Gets another down throw, the forward air, a lot of damage.
Yo, high recovery, very smart. You saw that too. I saw a 6 setup from Samsora before on the first day where he was able to actually edge guard using Toad. By the way, poor Toad, man. Could we get Toad for Smash?
Poor Toad indeed. One day.
Yeah, man.
One day he'll stop being just an assist character, so.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Remember how back then, like, Middle Mac used to be an assist trophy? Sure. One day. One day Gino would be a character. That's what I need. But anyway, so here it is.
You never get that. Anyway,
come on, man. Don't do that to me, man. Don't do that.
Oh, that was a clean up air.
Solid stuff. First game right there. Cosmos taking the KO.
Gotta give him that one. Gotta give that one up to Cosmos. I mean, it looked like Samsora really had a lot of that momentum on his side, a lot of the control in that game. But that last little segment, that last 30 seconds, all up to Cosmos, and he managed to make that last 30 seconds count. So, into game 2 here.
Man, that was some back and forth action if you ask me, man. But here it is. Of course, we want to see a lot of Smash Bros. Action, so we're surfing up to the stage really fast for you guys so we could get to see who's going to be first place this weekend. Right now, we're going back to the same stage, as we said before, when it comes to sharking on this particular stage. Samsora can do really well. And also, of course, the fact that the ceilings are so high when it comes to this stage, the blast zones just being so far out, it allows Samsora to live a bit longer, especially when it comes to dealing with the great vertical KOing tools that this character, Corrin, has. You know, sometimes you might need that survivability.
Trying to chase him down right there, but...
Uh-oh, look at this,
I think they have, like, comparable run speed, so no one's really going to be outrunning anyone this time around. It's really up to who's got the better movement and positioning as far as who's going to be getting these grabs and things.
Yep, right now Cosmos is just making it super difficult for Samsora to get anything started. You know, a lot of times we see Samsora gets things started with those grab opportunities into the back end, but all we see Cosmos do is just try to avoid those grab situations. If he hangs out too much near that edge, though, we'll see something crazy, just like what happened in the first game, even though we did see Cosmos win, though.
Cosmos went for it all right there, too.
Hell yeah.
He put him to the side, immediately went for that instant pin. Would have been nice if he ended up getting the skipper. I'm pretty sure he would have finished by how far they were off the stage, and now you can see the turnaround. Samsora looking like he's going for it all.
This is why Samsora, this is why actually Cosmos was running so fast, because of how much damage that Samsora is able to rack up in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Those down airs, man, into the forward air especially, nobody wants to get hit by that. Just hearing that move connect is enough.
Yeah, quick dash attack right there. Now you can see Cosmos also still putting on the pressure. Quick, oh, so close with that back air, but the up air is going to go ahead and seal the stock anyway.
I mean, I'm telling you, man, that silent killer right there.
Yeah.
Here it is, 69% right now, trying to make sure not to get hit. Maintaining that first stock, just falling through, putting out all those hitboxes that have great reach to just keep Samsora out of his airspace, and also mixing it up too. Not only just putting out aerials, but employing dashes as well, mixing up his spacing so that Samsora finds it really hard and doesn't know exactly when to jump and air dodge through, you know? Here it is.
Back to the side.
Yep.
Hey, yeah. I like the footsies right there as he went back and forth, you know, trying to bait Cosmos into coming in so he can get a clean punish.
Ooh, actually, I thought that was going to be a grab opportunity, but I guess there was an air dodge right there. Nice, okay. Jumping off the top of the head with the footstool, and there he manages to get the pin. Too much percentage for an up air follow-up, but he does have the stage presence, and there's the bite. Not a KO, though. Big blast zones.
Yeah, big bite as well, though. Look at the damage that he's put on him.
Sheesh.
It's a little extra damage as well, recovering low.
Ooh, he said, don't you dare spot dodge in front of me. A lot of startup on that move, as you can see, but man, once that hitbox comes out, it connects. And when it connects hard. Here it is right now. Cosmos trying to reposition himself, looking to see if he can get this KO. Of course, he's going to have to build up some more percentage, trying to see if he can sneak in a potential pin.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to read another roll, maybe possibly even a jump up right there, but looking for these pins. Usually when Cosmos does the pin like that, he's allowed to neutralize after, but the grab came out a little bit too quick for him to be able to do that.
Okay, jumping up in the air. That could have been a potential up air right there for Samsora. Samsora clanking with that pin right there, repositioning himself, trying to hold down the ground, but good DI after getting hit by that forward air, because an up air could have been nigh.
Okay, sneaks that one in. Oh, the solid killer, but wow, see how fast he got up there to get that back air?
That was super fast stuff right there. And here it is, man. Cosmos trying to see if he can put himself in a position so that he can face off against the man in grand finals. Winner's side, DeBuzz.
That man being DeBuzz indeed. And so he'll get another run back with him if he's able to do it. You know, he played him in pools, played him in the winner's side of his bracket, and then if he wins this next game, we should be able to play him in grands as well.
Oh!
Okay, we got the switch over to the Rosaluma. I said it is a possibility.
Yep, this is definitely a secondary character that he has. And you know what? A lot of times people will say that, you know, being able to main Peach and Rosalina can be tough, especially if you're facing off against, like, great sorted characters. But let's see what happens. I mean, DeBuzz was able to do it.
And DeBuzz made that match look like it was widely in his favor. So we'll see if we had Samsora kind of watch and learn, pick up some of those tips that he saw, or some of those strategies that DeBuzz has employed to get himself into these victories 2 times over Cosmos.
Yep, could potentially be an opportunity for Cosmos to download some information, or for Samsora to mount that comeback and then be able to face off against DeBuzz. So we'll see, man.
It'll be a wild comeback too, man. The switch over to your secondary that the person sitting in grand finals also uses as a character. Get you the win.
I agree. Oh, not a KO, but man, the fact that he had that accuracy to actually catch the opponent right before. And there goes Luma. Samsora trying to see if he can capitalize on the landing, and there it is. I like that. Trying to see if he can get Cosmos off stage, trying to capitalize on the recovery of this character, as you saw DeBuzz do before in the winner's side.
It's very smart for Samsora to not go off after he went and got the back throw, because you saw the insta pin come out from Cosmos. Had he went for the forward air that people most likely see after a back throw, he probably would have got insta pin and sent all the way to the other side, possibly off of a stock, depending on how it hit.
Oh, nice absorption right there.
I need that.
Not going to have to worry about that projectile, but there it is. Samsora leaving himself open in the air, gets kicked yet again. And there goes Luma.
Okay, wow, there goes Rosa as well. Immediate run of the up throw. And then he gets that stock off. Up throw, a very good throw to get those stocks off if you have a decent amount of rage, but also after you put a decent amount of damage onto your opponent.
You know, when he sent him up there, I actually was looking back at the moon, and I have to say, man, that looks beautiful, man. Wait, is that a moon?
Pretty sure it's a moon.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe another planet. Who knows?
You're right. But here it is, okay? Not quite committing fully to the side beat, but there it is. Getting that kick right there. Luma still hanging out with us. saying she's here to hang out.
And so is this first stock from Cosmos, just hanging out. Hasn't really taken too much damage on it since he's had Samsora come back. In fact, he's only really racking up the damage. Samsora's got to watch himself here, already at the top, looking for the air dodge. He had the idea. I think if he would have held it a little bit, might have been able to get that paralyzer to hit.
Oh,
okay, what a step.
Yep, Samsora basically saying that you better stay on stage next time, man, leaving yourself open like that. So
First, I thought he was going to try to go off the stage with the down air, because he went up for double jump neutral air. When if he went for the down air, he would have dragged him down, probably too far for him to be able to recover. And even though he would have lost his stock, so would have Samsora. So.
Here it is. Yeah, man, and Rosalina now with 108%. That increased knockback is going to be scary. Samsora probably going to be skimming for them grabs, and there it is. You already see the grab opportunities coming out. Trying to see if he can capitalize on this drift. But the grab. And Luma gone. Okay. Oh, but there it is. Managing to get Rosalina on that perfect frame right before she grabs that edge. And there you have it, guys. Cosmos moving on to the grand finals. Loser's side having to face off against the Buzz, but